This equipment right here, it's used to do cyclic compression testing. We've done a lot of testing with CCubed and with foam products, comparing the effective cushioning over time. It helps measure the thickness loss and the durability of the structure over time. So we can do say 4,000 cycles, 8,000 cycles, go all the way actually up to 80,000 cycles, and we can change the duration of those cycles. And also change the pressure that's used for cyclic compression. Again, this is where, from a CCubed standpoint, what we say is CCubed provides effective cushioning, and we just want to make sure that compared to the products out there in the market, CCubed is equivalent from a cushioning standpoint. Alright, so this is what we call as our AFR testing or airflow resistivity testing. From a CCubed standpoint, this helps us determine the breathability of the product. We've done a lot of comparative testing compared to foam and CCubed, where we can perform the test at different pressure, differential pressure, and determine the breathability of a product through the structure, through the thickness of the structure. And we've done a lot of testing to make sure, the product that we're making and the claims that we're making, we have data to back it up. This is what we call as sweat plate test. It's just an internal name. When we first started working with CCubed, we looked at a lot of different test methods that's available in the market. We couldn't find one that would fit what we were trying to test or what we were trying to show. So again, this is an in-house test method that we developed. The way this test works is you pump in X amount of fluid at certain speed, and it comes out through a plate here, it's a porous plate. It's got holes in it, and the moisture comes out through the plate. And then what we do is we put a CCubed structure or a foam structure on top of it, and we start the test. Right now it's set at 30 grams per hour. That's how much moisture will flow through that. And we have a camera that records the whole test, and what we are trying to show here is how long does it take for the moisture to come out from underneath the structure, and how does that relate to an application. The point we're trying to prove here is, with CCubed has a hyperwicking technology built in it. It helps move the sweat away from the skin. Whereas with foams, what happens is when you have this test running, you will start seeing the water overflow from the sides. But with CCubed, it kind of pulls the moisture into the structure. So if you think about it in an application, say think about a backpack. When you have a foam back panel or a shoulder strap, once you start sweating, after some point you have this sweat running down the back, down your leg. That's kind of what we're trying to show here. Is with foam, you do see that because the foam does not absorb the moisture into the structure. But when we've tested it with CCubed, it moves the moisture into the structure, so there is no moisture running down through your back, down your leg. And think about it from a bicycle helmet standpoint too. That's another example where you have sweat running into your eyes when you start sweating with foam products. But with CCubed, it pulls it into the structure as much as it can. And we're trying to mimic that with this setup.